Hi, boys and girls. Today, our learning target is going to be I can solve problems by utilizing a tape diagram. So we usually use tape diagrams when we are working out word problems. So here's a word problem that we're going to go over together. Okay, so I picked 5 tomatoes from my garden. I also picked 4 radishes. How many vegetables did I pick in all? What can I use to organize my thinking? What do you think? What can I use to organize my thinking? Well, here is a tape diagram that we're going to use. What exactly is a tape diagram? So a tape diagram is an organizing tool that it has another part that equals a whole, just like a number bond. Okay. So now let's take that tape diagram and let's utilize it with this word problem. So I can solve word problems by utilizing a tape diagram. I picked 5 tomatoes, and the tape diagram basically is the shape of a rectangle. So I picked 5 tomatoes. I draw my rectangle. I'm circling the 5 because that's the number I'm working with. And then I'm going to add or draw 5 tomatoes. You can use X's, you can use O's, anything to represent the number 5. I also picked 4 radishes. There's my other tape diagram. I circled the number that I'm working with, and then I'm going to input it into the tape diagram. And then the question asks, how many vegetables did I pick in all? So in all is the key word to tell you that you need to add. So 5 and 4, 5 plus 4 equals 9. So how many vegetables did I pick in all? I picked 9 vegetables. Okay, we're going to practice a little more. There were 12 lizards sitting on the rock. 5 went home. How many were left sitting on the rock? So I'm going to circle the numbers, rectangle the numbers, 12 lizards. I'm going to draw my tape diagram. And I know there are 12 lizards. We have a total sitting on the rock. 5 went home. So if 5 went home, that tells me they're no longer there, which means I need to subtract, okay? Also, the key word, how many were left, is also a clue to let you know that the operation is to subtract. So my first diagram, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I need to know how many are left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to count up from 5 to 12. So I have 5. Now 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So how many more did I need? I needed 7 more. How many were left? 7 were left on the rock. 7 lizards. Okay, let's practice some more. 6 small dogs went to the dog park. There were 5 large dogs there too. How many dogs were there in all? So I'm going to draw my tape diagram. I'm going to add the 6 small dogs. That's the number we're working with, is 6. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dogs went to the park. Then when we got to the park, there were 5 large dogs there also. How many dogs were there in all? In all tells you that we need to add, okay? And if we add 6 plus 5, we get 11. So there were 11 dogs in all. 12 people were eating popcorn. 4 people were eating candy. How many people were eating? So here we go. We have the number 12. We're going to add that to our tape diagram. And we also have the number 4, which we will add to our other tape diagram. Now, how many, again, is a key word that you need to add. So 12 plus 4, 12 in my head, and I'm going to count up. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So there were 16 people were eating. Some more practice. 20 cats were at the house. 14 cats were playing. How many cats were sleeping? So we're going to box or circle, whichever you'd like to do, the numbers that we're working with. So 20 cats were at the house. Okay, so we have a total. Now we need to figure out our parts. 14 cats were playing. So we know that 14 were playing. But how many were sleeping? That we need to figure out. So again, I'm going to start at 14 and I'm going to count up to 20. So 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I added 6 more. So 14 cats were at the house playing and 6 cats were sleeping. Okay, friends, so tomorrow when you come in, we are going to continue working on the tape diagram. But right now, what you're going to do is you're going to go into your blue math book, and you're going to go to lesson 22, problem set, and we're going to work on answering word problems utilizing tape diagrams. Okay. I hope I did this.